Hello, guys. Good evening, and welcome back once again to your favorite channel, ODA Class. Now, we are going to see something very interesting today. As you can see, lights, mirror, and action is the theme for today, is the session for today. But before we start this bad boy up, let me tell you, you can learn more at this ODA Class app. Once you come here, you can see there's so many things that you can have, that you can enjoy, that you can learn from. And if you talk about the link below in the description, you're gonna find a bridge course. What is this bridge course about? This is about your learning. This is about you reaching that academic excellence that you always wanted. Now, what are the things, what are the descriptions of this bridge course? Let me tell you, it starts on Monday, it runs one full week. And in this 1 week, you would be getting some six classes, three in maths, three in science. You're gonna learn so many concepts over here. And you know what? If you feel like you have a doubt anywhere, there's a personalized teacher for you, just for you, one on one, all the interaction you want, just to make sure that your studies are not hampered with. If I move ahead, there's more things to come. There's homework on the app, there's test on the app, and if I move a little more forward, I find there are PDF books as well for your revision. You do understand that things are coming into the mind, going out of the mind. These books are there to make sure that it stays over there where it should always be. Now, if you have understood what is there, I would say that check out that link below. Click on that to reach the best learning app with the best course right now. If you're through with this, I'll quickly introduce myself. My name is Udit Gupta, and I've done my BTech from MNNIT Allahabad. I teach physics, and I've had more than 9 years of teaching experience. That means you are over here in the right hands to learn something new. And there's been around 100,000, in fact, more students that I have mentored, that I have taught in all this time. You can be the next one of them and you can learn with me live. Let's start off our topic, lights, mirror, and action. So, what exactly are we having over here? We say that if, let us say, we want to know what is light all about. It's not going to be a complete definition, but it will be something that can get you started. So, what are we saying? What is light? We say it is something that travels in a straight line. People in olden times called it rectilinear propagation of light. You might be knowing it, but let me tell you one thing, that if you just remember that light travels in a straight line, that is more than enough for you right now. Another thing with respect to mirrors is that there is a funda called reflection, that light reflects once it strikes the mirror. Now we should know that there are certain difficult mirrors to understand. There's certain different things that you should know. Otherwise, you always feel like you're having a lag. You always feel like, you know what, I'm not so confident in this topic. So let us start off those things. But first, we'll have a simple quiz. Again, this is a GIF for you to show you how light works, how it travels in a straight line, how it reflects, as you can see over here, this girl doing with a mirror. So, quiz number one says that light does something, fill in the blanks, when it strikes a mirror. What will it do? Will it refract? Will it reflect? I think you know it correctly. We just now studied that with respect to a mirror, it reflects. So, light reflects when it strikes a mirror. Point number one is done. First thing that we have understood. Let's move on and see how this light is reflecting. Where exactly are we talking? We're talking some four important cases in this session right now. Let me take you towards case number one. We're having a concave mirror and we want to see how light can reflect and what are the different things that we can get once this concave mirror is there. So if I draw a concave mirror, this is how it will look like with its principal axis, that is the imaginary axis that we're having. And if I put an object over here. Now, I think that you are able to see that this is a real object. Why is it a real object? Because there are rays that come in from the object that go and actually strike the mirror. That means it is real because the rays are actually going to strike this mirror. Now what happens next? Simple, you'll say that on the other side. Why are these lines dotted? Because it is on the other side. It is on the imaginary side, the side which we cannot reach, and that is why the image that forms here is what we call as a virtual image. So one thing we understand, in case number one, if we have a concave mirror, if we have a real object, we're going to get a virtual image. Case number one, done and dusted. Let's move towards case number two. But before we do that, I'll put you up with a simple quiz. Once again, I think you can see for a virtual image, you are specifically being told for a virtual image in the case of a concave mirror, which one is correct? Will the object be real or will the object be virtual? You just now saw that if the image is virtual, the object is real. Done. So you will get to know that, okay, if we get a real object, we get a virtual image. What about if we get a virtual object? Let's try to find out in the next case. We are again having a concave mirror. This time we are having case number two. And if you'll see over here, we again have this mirror. We again have the principal axis. And this time around, it's a little different. We have a virtual object. Now, if you see, it is on the other side of the mirror. How does it reach there? Is it possible? Yes, let's try to see how. So let us say the rays were coming in like this. Now these seem like real rays. These seem like it will be giving us a real object. But actually the object is present on the other side. So we have to draw it fully. We'll say that, okay, dotted lines are coming here, dotted lines are coming here. That means this is a virtual object because it is on the other side of this concave mirror. Now what happens? You'll say simply reflections takes place at these 2 points, and this will make sure that the image that we get this time around, this happens to be a real image. So for a real object in concave mirror, we had a virtual image. For a virtual object, we are having a real image. Now if we take the next quiz, that is quiz number 3, we are asking for a real image in the case of a concave mirror. Which one is correct? Which one is the object? Is it a real object? Is it a virtual object? Now, if the image is real, we'll say the object is just the opposite. That means that it is a virtual object. Done deal, right? So simple. Let's move towards the next case, and now we move from concave mirror, we enter into the convex mirror. And what do we have in convex mirror? That is case number 3. I think we are seeing that this is the mirror, this is the principal axis. Obviously, this side is the real side and this side is the virtual side. So let us see where exactly our object lies. Our object is present over here. This is the real object. Quite simple. You can say the rays will come in from real object. They will go and strike the mirror. This is happening for sure. This is a real case scenario. And in this case, you can simply say that dotted rays go on the other side and they produce what we call as a virtual image. So in this case as well, you find that a real object is giving a virtual image. So simple. Let's do a quiz again. This quiz number 4 says, for a real object, in case of a convex mirror, which one is correct? Now, if we have a real object, what do we get? The image type happens to be just the opposite of real, and that means we are having a virtual image. As simple as it gets. Just make sure that you are going on to the other side. If the object is real, the image is virtual. If the image is real, the object is virtual. Just make sure that both the things are opposite, right? So this brings me towards the final case now, and we again take up convex mirror in case number 4. And as you can see, we have again the same things coming up. But now what is different? We are going to have a virtual object. How do we have a virtual object in this case? You can say that, let us say the object is here, that it is on the other side, this side, the virtual side, you are finding the object to be. And how is it actually getting there? You will say that the rays come and appear to meet on a point that is on the other side of the mirror. That means you can draw some dotted rays. You'll say that this is the virtual object, and obviously again these 2 points will be the points of reflection. You'll say that as soon as the rays reflect, they're gonna make up what we call as a real image. So again, you saw a virtual object creating a real image. Let's have the final question, that is quiz number 5 for you. It asks you for a virtual object in case of a convex mirror. Which one out of these is correct? You'll simply say that object gives an image and virtual gives you real. A part is correct, and that is exactly what we get. Now, if you loved this class, do not forget to make sure you download ODA Class, the best live learning app, the most innovative teachers, the best of the mentor teachers, everything coming in right there for you. And the bridge course is the next thing. It's the next big thing. If you want to be part of it, it starts every Monday. Just click on the description, the link in the description below, and you're gonna find a 1 week awesome course, 6 classes, a personalized teacher, homeworks, tests, study reports, parent teacher meetings, whatnot on this app. Everything over here. It is, a bomb in a nutshell, is what this bridge course is all about. And there is the link. Just go out, find it in the description. I hope you can do that. You are quite awesome. And you know what is awesome apart from you? The ODA coins that you can win on this app. These coins can help you towards this smart water bottle, towards the Mi Band, towards a lot of other goodies. We are keeping on increasing those goodies just for you so that you can love ODA even more. Now, if you love this class, please make sure that you like and share with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues, even with your teachers if you may. And if you don't want to miss out anything, this is the button right there. Press the subscribe button to not miss any notification. This is me signing off. Bye bye and take care.